Yeah, I think our guys played hard. They fought. We just, I don't think anyone's satisfied. You know, the game's about winning and losing, and we got to find a way to win at the end of the game, and we came up short.
Jeremy, do you get a sense, Sam had touched on this yesterday, that after a couple of reads, he's more comfortable just taking off and running? Is that?
I think our line's doing a really good job lately of protecting, giving them lanes, and it all starts up front. With them, how they've played the last couple of weeks have given them the opportunity to push, slide, and find creases.
When it comes to a quarterback running, obviously you want him to extend plays and move in the pocket because it's a weapon. But how do you balance encouraging that from Sam, but also teaching him to also protect his body and avoid injuries?
Yeah, I think you just let the game come to you. I mean, he's definitely not. You'll see a lot of young quarterbacks that will take off and run. He's a pocket passer, and when it presents itself, when the lane opens up or things break down, he knows when to make plays. You don't want to encourage just running around scrambling. The defense ends are extremely fast in this league, and that's where you get in trouble. But all of a sudden they do TE stunts, or they lose their gap control, and he's able to see it, and he's able to take advantage of it. We've been encouraging it. He did a really good job, I thought, at USC, and he's been able to do it the last couple of weeks.
The offense is obviously kind of broken out of its slump the last couple of weeks. Why do you think things have turned around over the last couple of weeks?
Guys come to work every day. They're competing. They're working. They're continuing to get better at their craft, and they're competitors.
I mean, obviously, it coincides with Sam getting back in the lineup. Is that a coincidence, or has he done something that's?
I think it's all 11 guys just coming to work every day. Again, we're not satisfied. We want to win the football game. So they came back to work this week, and we got a tough game on Sunday.
Jeremy, with your background and expertise with quarterbacks, I'm just curious. I mean, what's your assessment of why Aaron Rodgers has been able to be a top shelf player for so long?
He's a great competitor. He's smart. He can spin it with the best of them. Has one of the best arms. He's athletic. He's fast. He's fun to watch play the game.
You touched on Sam's instincts and finding a crease, or when there's a crease to take off and run. Is that similar to, in that respect, similar to what Aaron Rodgers did?
I think Aaron's made a lot of plays off schedule. I haven't studied him this year, obviously, but he's a unique quarterback. He's someone that he's actually hard to study as far as an offense, just because he does so many things that are off schedule and makes plays off schedule, and he's able to throw it from an odd position. So it's hard to teach that. So, but he's a great player.
How has this year been like for you, kind of handling all the ups and downs that have come with this season?
It's our profession. There's always going to be ups and downs. We got to be professional, come to work every single day, and continue to get better.
How have you seen Robbie develop?
He's really exciting for him the last couple of weeks. He's been able to, participate in all week of practice, and obviously when a receiver comes to practice and gets in rhythm with the quarterback, it helps. So it's good to see him coming out and practicing, getting healthy, and then getting results on Sunday.
How do you think Elijah and Trenton dealt with handling the entirety of the rushing load on Saturday?
I thought they ran tough. I think we rushed for 30-some times, or right around 30 attempts, and they didn't flinch. They wanted it more. There were some tough yards to be gained in the game, and I thought they handled it like pros. They did a good job in protections and the routes. They had a solid day.
What's been the most frustrating part? Seeing flashes of the offense moving the ball and then scoring points and not being able to kind of sustain that?
I think when you have 4 wins, that's frustrating. Our goal is to win football games, and we haven't done that enough this year.
Sam's looked like a different quarterback since he had the time off with the injury. What do you think has changed?
I think he's just getting more comfortable. He's he's playing faster. He's being able to dissect defenses quicker. He's understanding that if number 1's not there, it's not don't be there. Find 2 and 3, and he's playing with confidence, and he's having fun.
Is there any frustration in to see how the offense is working right now, how it worked against Indianapolis and Denver, and then just the inability to kind of sustain it throughout the year, to think about what could have been if you guys were able to do it a little bit more consistently?
We're not in what could have been business. It's week by week, and our goal is to go out and perform and get a win on Sunday.
Sam, the over the last couple weeks, he's made a lot of off-schedule plays, but he's also seemed to take a step forward on his pocket progressions. Which one of those areas has kind of impressed you more over the last couple weeks?
I think both. I think he's just the way he's handled the huddle. Everything, he's going to continue to grow. He's 21 years old and he's getting better every day. And he takes coaching well. He's really humble. Both good and bad plays, he's going to learn from it. So it's just fun to watch him play, go out there and compete. He's tough. He's a warrior, and guys around him are rallying also. At the same time, the line's played incredible the last couple of weeks. So,
is there a play that he made or like a read that he made at any point during the game last week that you kind of were impressed by and thought like maybe that's a play that he doesn't make early in the season?
I don't know. I mean, I think guys around him. It's not a one-man league or a one-man sport. I think guys are making plays also. Guys are blocking, catching, running for him, and it's a combination of guys continuing to work and get better. Obviously, we want to win on Sunday, though.
Jeremy, after the game last week, was there any concerted effort on your part to move Sam around a little bit more because he seemed to do it more? Was it more a product of him just being more comfortable?
Yeah, going into it, we thought we would, and we moved him a little bit. Houston has really two good defense ends that kind of took us out of that game plan early.
Given how important he is, how much do you evaluate your job based on his development over the course of the season?
That's not my job to do that. Our goal as coaches is to win football games.
But how much do you think he has developed since you guys got him in here?
I think he's continuing to grow. Obviously, we've only won 4 games, so we got to keep growing and get better.
Are we good?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Chris.
Have a good Christmas.
What's going on?
Take your hat off.
No, it's a freezer. A freezer.
What's the blueprint to stop number 12?
I don't know. Can you play with 13 or 14? He's still one of the best in the league. If you kind of watch him, you know, he's still making all the throws and the decisions and everything, and buying time, keeping plays alive. It's just so many things. They put pressure on you so many ways. I think we showed a clip the other day in practice. He held the ball for like 10 seconds to get the ball down the field. So it's going to be a big challenge.
What makes Devontae Adams
One, if you got him covered, then the quarterback buys time, and the quarterback can put him on him anywhere. So, and he's an excellent route runner. And then when the play breaks down, they're on the same page, whether he converts a short route into long or a long route to come back downhill. They're really in sync, and they move him all over the place, and the quarterback knows how to get him the ball.
What changes in planning for the Packers offense without Aaron Jones in the lineup?
It really, you know, the way they play it, whoever steps in should be fine, because the way they utilize them, they spread you out, open up so many things in the passing lanes that, you know, if you split safety, they run it at you. You got too many down in the box, they throwing it over your head. So really, they just plug in the next guy and go.
How do you think your defense has adapted to playing without Darren the last couple weeks?
You know what? One, I give a credit to Neville, who stepped in and really done an admirable job if you walk in. But those guys have really kind of went next man up and kind of rallied around. And I really think they've done well the last couple of weeks.
How would you assess your defensive performance overall this year?
You know what? That's so many things. You know, some games you look at and say you like to have them back. Some games you look at and you think, you know, you did pretty good. You know, in a lot of ways, I take my hat off to them. You know, we're still kind of a work in progress. But last week, for instance, you had to walk in there and tell them they were 1 for 9 on third down. They ran for less than 50 yards. You gave up 286. They were 1 for 4 in the red zone, and you lost. There's a lot of other people went in defensive meetings on Monday, played a lot worse and won. So my hat goes off to them. We're steady a work in progress, but the way they keep trying, my hat goes off to them.
Casey, as a coordinator, and even as a player as well, is there something that you enjoy going up against, like a guy like Rodgers?
It's always the challenge, you know, especially the great ones. You're talking about a future Hall of Famer, and, you know, you watch him play, and I'm going back through the whole season now, just some of the plays he makes with him, and the way they rally around him, and the way with him, you're never out of a game. I just look like the Chicago game early in the year. He brought him back, left the game, came back. You just kind of keep watching him, and you really, really admire the great ones.
But do you relish going up against that?
You know what? It's a unique challenge. It's a unique challenge. The thing in the NFL, everybody has a lot of good players, but especially him, when you know it's a future Hall of Famer. You know, it's just it doesn't make it easy.
What's it like for you seeing Jamal selected for the Pro Bowl?
You know what? I take my hat off to him. That's a young man. One, watching as we drafted him to come in here, and then to see the growth and just the thing from his work habits have always been outstanding. But now growing into a really bona fide leader for the team, then you keep looking at the way he works and prepares. And we just left practice. I'm sitting out there. You know, here we are on a Thursday, checks and making sure, getting everybody lined up and making the calls. It's just, you know, that's the way it should go. The guy come in, works his butt off, does everything you ask him, plays his butt off, and really somebody else noticed it. So I think that's outstanding.
Casey is a guy who, I mean, you've been going through it as well with Todd, but you've known him for a long time.
Yes.
You've coached with him, you're friends with him. Do you find it difficult to see him going through, you know, some of the criticism he's gone through, and obviously the losing that's taken place? You know,
one thing I take my hat off to Coach is he's the same guy every day. He really is, and we just go in and he correct the problems and move on, you know, regardless. You know, one, I hate because we hadn't had the success that we all wanted, but, you know, he is the same guy every day, and that's the best thing. He's one of the best. He's the same guy every day.
How do you explain why the sack numbers haven't been over Leonard Williams?
Well, we keep looking at it, this and that, but the thing is, really, at the end of the day, only one guy can kind of get the sack. And coming into the year, and many felt that might be a question mark for us. So, but Leonard is steady. He is steady doing. The other night, Goose had 3. They come in bunches. Leo have a 3-sack game. He'll be right there. They come in bunches. He's working hard. We think the world of him. The guy plays a bunch of snaps for us. My hat's off.
Is it just strange to you, though, that he's not actually getting to the quarterback or getting the job done?
You know what? We look at it in hits. Is he where he's supposed to be? I'm looking at his grade sheet. Is he losing grade? Got winning grades? Is it? Sometimes the plays just aren't there. But and sometimes when he have the opportunity, I'll bet on him.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Y'all have a great holiday.
Start with questions.
As an opposing coach, is there any part of you as a defensive guy that relishes going up against a guy like Rodgers?
No. No, not at all.
Because your players some of the guys, I know Jamal's talked about it a little bit, getting a chance to go up against a guy like that.
It's a great challenge to go against a great quarterback, and the guys look at it that way. So, they look forward to the ball game. I look forward to seeing them play.
But you don't look forward to going against him?
you never look forward to going against the great ones.
Any decision on Quincy?
He won't play this game, but no decision yet.
Beyond that? No decision beyond that?
Correct.
I know you said yesterday you didn't know kind of the specifics of Shell's injury. He's on the IR now, obviously. Any kind of further update on his prognosis?
He had surgery today, and he's at home. The nature of the injury is probably too much and too smart for me to explain, so I will leave that to the medical staff.
Sound like ACL, MCL, that kind of thing?
No, I can explain that part.
Any timetable that they've given you guys?
Not yet. We'll see when he comes in and how he's healing. They'll give us a timetable later.
Is there, I mean, you said you don't expect it back anytime soon. Is there concern that it could leak over into next season?
I don't know. We'll wait and see what they tell us what his timetable will be.
Is the nature of that career, like career?
I do not know. I will wait till they tell me. It could be 6 weeks. It could be 6 months. I do not know.
You mentioned you alluded to it being kind of a complex thing. Is that kind of, I mean, how serious, how bad is this? You know, I mean,
It's more in the medical terms, and I wasn't a medical major, and I can't explain what they explained to me. I'm not being smart. I just cannot. It wasn't the ACL, MCL, PCL thing, and the terms they gave me. I can't stand up here and be as intelligent as they repeated it to me to even spit it back to you, so I'm going to digress.
Quincy, obviously, being out this year has been just ravaged by injuries for him. Is there any part of you that sympathizes with him a bit, because this is his contract year? I know he had hopes of kind of getting a big money deal, and the stats aren't there, and he's kind of second year in a row, he's been really banged up.
No, you sympathize with any player that gets hurt, not even for money, but just because they're going to help our team win. And for him to get nicked up and go in and out, it kind of hurt us as a team. I'm sure he's disappointed because of how hard he worked to get back, but sometimes these things happen. You just got to persevere.
How would you evaluate the job Jeremy has done this year, kind of working with the offense and what we're saying, kind of trying to bring him along?
I mean, from a mental standpoint, Sam has matured a great deal. Obviously, offensively, we didn't put up the numbers we had hoped or had wanted from a player or a coaching standpoint, but, you know, we work hard every day, we grind every day, we win together, we lose together.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.